I remember a
This
time.
item does not work here.
Oh, you're correct,
Lava,
Robert.
stop touching me. Stop touching me.
You've already used that joke, Melly, in another video.
I blew you up with dynamite.
No. It wasn't that. And also, as I had a bit and everything, I was gonna say there was once a time when I hated doing hour-long videos, and now this will be the third consecutive hour-long video that I have on my channel. We have the direct, the Dead Rails video, and finally this. So welcome back. The gang's all here, hopefully for the entire hour, Melly. Robert.
It's not my fault. There's a tornado in my state, you jackass.
Robert.
Well, tell him to
The
go
one
away.
time he actually has a legitimate reason to not be here.
Look, last time I just said no.
All right.
Be happy.
Do I have to go down, Robert?
Yes, we are going back to Zoro's domain.
All right. Well, it's been I think 2 weeks. It doesn't feel like it's been a week since we've done this. I'm gonna be honest.
My eyes have adjusted to the darkness, so I don't think that's a good thing.
All right.
Oh no, your eyes have performed a natural human function. How
Hey,
scary.
Kai,
Guys,
I just need your smart ass comment. You did.
guys, I'm kind of scared here. My lungs are filling up with air.
Yeah, Robert.
Harrowing.
Kai, I hope you go into more debt. I hope
Yeah,
you
usually they're filled with Dr. Pepper.
Well, when they switch to prices, I might as well.
I hope you don't finish college. God, I'm being such a dick today. I don't know why.
Tornadoes
You should go suck one.
Tornadoes bring.
You like sucking mine.
That is false statement.
That is not a false statement. What happened last night?
What happened last night?
I don't know where you were last night, but I was busy
You were with
explaining
me.
the tale of the murderous child to my friend here.
What's funny
You were
is
with
that.
me.
What's funny is that I thought last night we were. Was that last night we were recording the Dead Rails video? So we have like objective. That's a rock, Lemon. Don't go into the rock. I don't care if it doesn't hurt you. That's not.
Don't go into the light.
It's
Lemon.
It's not nice to brag about immortality when you're entering a new area. Smart ass.
Democrats towards the Bush administration.
Oh my God, we're talking about.
Don't
All
go
right,
into a rock.
and there,
And here we go.
Is there a way I can
there is our one political joke per video.
keep it light?
What? Hold on.
Keep it light. Keep it light.
Hey,
Glad
now.
we could get our quota filled so early.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Fine.
exit the
Three-
village there.
3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes it took to make a joke about the Democrats. We need.
That's not even a controversial opinion.
No,
that's,
it's
that's
not.
a joke. It's just that's just what happened.
Oh no! What just happened? That counts as a controversial opinion. If you say something
Guys-
political, that by default qualifies.
Yes, I'm about to say something very political and controversial. I'm pro-good and anti-bad.
I'm about to say something
Get
else
him outta here.
political and controversial. George Washington existed.
Jesus.
All right.
You have no proof of
We
that.
don't know that. The aliens could have built this country. Who knows?
I don't know if it was me or
It's back to the left, by the way.
I don't know if it was me or Bethany that I said, not me or Bethany, Kai or Bethany, that
It's to the left still.
I mentioned this too, but off the horse.
But spit it out. Spit it out.
I said that the day that aliens take over this planet, there will be a parade in honor of those aliens, and they will be so confused.
Nope. It was me. You said that too because it was while I was telling you the murder child story.
Okay.
Kai, Kai, get back into my basement. Get back in the basement.
He's not in the basement. Heck, if we're going by his lore, he's in a spaceship.
He has
I couldn't
lore?
be any farther from a basement. A
Why
spacement.
why are you going to the forest,
I've invented a new room.
Listen, when you were creating,
Basement.
Yeah, when spaceman is being said, you kind of have to just listen to the conversation. How can you not be upset at spaceman?
Is that like a competing brand to Altoids?
Yes. By
I
the
want an Altoid.
what's an Altoid?
The
No, I want an
curiously
Altoid.
strong men.
You don't know what an Altoid is?
I know what.
Oh,
hey!
man, we gotta
Juan
get him
finally
in the
decided to
fandom.
join the cast.
I do not remember where I go. Zora's Domain. Where is that?
I need my cat girl
That's
back.
back where Kakariko was. That you like ran right past it.
Yeah,
It
you
was not
you
far.
walked
It's-
right past it.
Yeah, you went across the entire map.
Son of a
You
bitch.
went to go pay a visit to Kokiri.
Yeah, actually, do you want to know why I was going to Kokiri? Because I was gonna ask this, but I got cut off. I was gonna ask, is there like, can I go back to my house and sleep in my bed to naturally regain health?
No.
Okay.
You can
Not
go
as an
back to your
adult.
house, but
Where is it?
it's at the mouth of the river there. See?
I was gonna have some nice pizza rolls tonight. I was just gonna chill, do nothing tonight, and just relax. But no, natural phenomenon had to happen. And
I mean, you can
I don't
still have the pizza rolls. There's nothing stopping
but
you.
they're gonna be fucking cold, Kai. No one wants to
So?
eat cold pizza rolls. I'm throwing you into space.
He's already.
Farther into it.
He's already.
How can you throw me into an area I already live?
He is space. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna throw you into the Hello Kitty universe. I swear to God.
Oh! Suddenly the stakes are real. Suddenly this game has stakes.
Maybe I'll see Fuwafa while I'm there.
No.
You
Don't go any further. Go back. Go back. Do you
Talk
see
to the octopus.
that? Well, okay, don't talk. No, but do you see that?
And we've lost Melly.
Wah wah.
You know what? I was so convinced we had lost Lonk. Cause he did. Whoa.
Wow.
All right. In a second, you're gonna want to jump off of it because this is how you get that one heart piece we abandoned here last time. Oh, actually, no. Jump off here. I forgot it only takes you halfway. It's basically just a shortcut.
That is actually really nice to have.
Yeah, so that's basically what
so
all of the magic beans do in this game.
Interesting. Huh. That is quite funny. That they are only used.
You made this exact same mistake last time.
I did.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you were thinking there.
But, well, it's water. What else is?
Yeah, it's falling water.
Oh, okay.
It's falling water clearly in the shape of a wall.
Water wall.
Wall or what?
That was the song for Wall or Wall. Oh,
Anyway, here's water wall.
I don't remember it.
No, that is also incorrect. Da 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 da.
You guys really do just not help at all when it comes to melodies. Every time I ask for melodies, you guys just start humming it like that's actually helpful.
Sorry, my mom.
Would you rather have said left up right, left up right?
Yes.
Okay, well next time I will say left up right, left up right.
Guys,
I
my
will
mom.
continue to hum the
That's not the
I
right
need
melodies.
to aim on a different console, so I will
Okay,
give any
but
use.
Kai,
I
here's
know
the issue.
ABXYLR.
Kai, the issue is that you sang the wrong melody.
Yes.
You're assuming that I was intending to sing the correct melody?
If
Well, if you're gonna do that, at least do one that's like funny.
Yeah, no, do,
Whoa,
like
whoa.
this.
Like, instead of
Instead
one
of
that
any-
plausibly could have been the correct melody.
Instead of doing anything logical, just like do one note 8,000 times, like what I'm doing right now.
Alright, so here is the song, the next song you're going to play. I will whistle it now.
Wow, great whistling.
Come through.
You picked your
Boo!
Robert. You peaked your mic so nothing was heard. Huh.
Good.
Dude, this is great whistling, man. This is like some great.
All right.
Anyway, he has a big chunk of red ice, so we're just gonna walk past him.
Okay.
Yeah, don't mind that.
Anyway, I have a story. So my mom called me, and that's why I left the call for a minute. She called me and said, "Are you the one who's fucking knocking?" And I go, "What the fuck do you mean?" And she's like, "Don't scare the shit out of me." And I'm like, "I'm not the one who's fucking knocking." And then right as I say that, she just hears 5 consecutive knocks at the front door. It's our neighbor. Like, Jesus Christ.
Heisenberg.
By the way, it's like really dark in my house right now. We have no power.
How are you speaking to us?
Well, if you look on Discord, you'll see a phone icon next to his name.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That was a dumb question.
Plinko. 10 second punishment of muted. 1.
Man.
Like you have that power.
I can
Listen,
just
man, I
personally-
can't even, when I'm watching Ocarina of Time footage through this, screen share, I can't see anyone's icons.
Is everybody
That is
is Robert the only one who is actually watching the icon the game right now?
100% I'm watching the game.
No, I'm
right now,
watching it.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a pretty good game. It's the Globetrotters
Yeah.
versus the Phillies. They're up at least 7-15 null.
It was really exciting watching Lemon walk right away from a heart container.
That's because I fell in the dang water.
Oh.
There we go.
No.
Or
When
sorry,
I-
a piece of heart.
Piece of heart.
When I was a man,
Pizza fart.
All right.
back in
And that's
my
the end of the
day,
episode.
we didn't have any of these dearly goggles.
That really is the end of the episode because Lemon jumps straight into the freezing water and dies.
Lemon swims like he's fucking
That's your
tap.
fault, Lava.
Lemon swims like he's tap dancing, I swear to God.
Lava, stop killing Lemon.
I mean, to be fair, this is our weekly therapy session with the man. And if he can go from doing a combat roll to jumping, something's clearly got him messed up.
You know what else has me messed up? Our today's sponsor, Raid Chat. I'm joking.
Oh.
Do not say that.
Hey, Space Boy Kai.
Everyone knows we're sponsored by Honey.
Kai.
What do you want?
Anyway, this is the
Did
mini dungeon
everyone
I was
just
talking
die?
about.
Or...
I mean, clearly, we lost the map. Obviously, this is at least important.
By the way, this dungeon is significantly more annoying when you only have one bottle, like we do. So we probably should have gotten that. You should have gotten that one bottle back when you were a child in Lon Lon.
I don't think you were there for that, so I did not know.
I was not, so I will not take responsibility. and I
What
will
do
put
you
all the
want,
blame on
Melly?
you.
Are we gonna finish our house together?
Restraining order is always an option.
No!
Restraining orders are always an option, Kai. Just gonna
Nuh-uh.
make sure you know
Kai
that.
would never. Kai would never.
Kai would do it in a heartbeat. He would do it before
No,
this.
he w-
He would do it and then go to bed without telling you.
I'm pushing to be there for it.
Oh,
What do you mean, oh? Like, have you gotten a restraining order put on you?
yes.
I knew you were a stalker. I knew it.
Not
Absolutely.
not because I was a stalker, but because I had the unfortunate distinction of being friends with someone whose mother was actually crazy.
See, me and Kai would never have this issue.
Oh, by the way, we never did get that Skulltolo award, did we?
No, we didn't. I can do that afterwards. I'll do it with my new long sword, I guess.
I say that because there was a Skulltula back there that you missed.
In this room or in the room? before?
The room yeah, this room right here.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, that is not going to be long enough. That means get down and walk closer.
Oh god, can we just get power back, please?
Tell me this is not the only Zelda game. Tell me this is the only Zelda game where you're not allowed to jump.
No. That's like almost every Zelda game you do not jump.
Yeah, like jumping on command was pretty much a very new thing when it came to Breath of the Wild. At least without an item.
Yeah, I mean, Zelda 2, but yeah, apart from that. Well, okay, actually, technically, you can jump on command without an item in Skyward Sword.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
I'm good.
But in order to do that in Skyward Sword, you had to first, like, Z-target. It was kind of awkward, and it was never really useful in any real capacity. Are you tired of this music yet?
No, because I'm wearing headphones to talk to you guys, so I can barely hear the music.
Ah.
So, is it why? Is it?
Well, the music is very repetitive in this mini dungeon.
You know, This seems like a trap.
Nope.
Huh.
Okay. So. Well, okay. Thanks, Navi. I was going to explain it, but whatever.
Alright. I'm gonna get fire in a bottle. I am assuming this will melt fire. Or
It'll melt the red ice.
Yeah. So that means I have to then leave this dungeon.
Oh shit.
So, okay, yes, but, I mean, we might as well finish the mini dungeon while we're here.
Do we get a reward for it?
Yes, 2 rewards, actually.
Alright.
Please.
And he's gone again. I assuming that means he's getting back on his PC. I see.
Alright, and you are going to need to get that, get another bottle of that.
I know. Suddenly I understand why having another bottle is quite helpful. Alright, where's the,
By the way, any instance of red ice is what you use blue flames on.
You are 10 seconds late to this conversation.
You don't need to
Happened
be
to
in
be
this
one
room
really
anymore. You
close
can go back
by
to
and
where
didn't
we came from.
actually get it.
I'm sorry, so I can leave this room?
Yeah.
Thank God. Those bats were pissing me off. We're backtracking. I will die.
By the way, how many trips do you need to make to that room with one bottle?
Depends on... I think it might depend on how many... Actually, no. I think that might be the only time you need to go to that room specifically, because there are other sources of blue fire.
It's just that must be the introduction to it.
Yes. So you just ran past the next spot you're supposed to use that blue fire?
Okay. Well, first...
Like, either of these red walls right here will work. There are 2 of them in this room.
I see that. I will use it on this one. I'm on fire!
Well, the blue fire doesn't hurt.
Ow.
Those
You got
icicles have been known
God.
to kill people.
Nonsense. You know why Lemon's called a lemon?
Because he's yellow.
Because he's a goddamn idiot.
Because he's sour.
Because he's a grape.
Last time I checked,
This is
lemon was on the citrus scale.
This is actually pretty convenient, all honesty. Because this is our fourth heart piece. Our fourth piece of heart.
Actually,
Oh, heal.
This is actually our 8th piece of heart.
So yeah. Dumb birds. They're so insignificant they don't even deserve to be called bats. I'm calling them birds now.
They're not bats, they're geese.
They're bats.
Get the lore right.
No. Oh, joy. Fantastic. Alright, now to the other side. Okay, burn this. This is a very quiet episode, all things considered. I mean, that is to be expected with an ice level.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I guess this ice cavern is just that intuitive. Don't worry, we have this room next. You like ice puzzles? Sliding ice block puzzles?
Where does the ice block go? Where do I need it to go?
Well, let's get down there first. Kill the bat. You just gotta push that little platform back there around. Collect all the silver rupees.
Yeah, I figured as much. My question is... Oh, first let me try this.
So, play the Song of Time here.
What's the Song of Time?
Write A down. Wait, no. Yes. I second-guessed myself. I shouldn't have. There you go, now that's there.
I thought that was gonna crush me, and I'm like, you son of a bitch, that was ingenious. Alright.
That Song of Time block really wasn't worthwhile at all. All it does is get you 60 rupees, of which you can hold 0.
Thank you. Damn it.
Now, this could be really annoying. One of the silver rupees is covered in red ice. So that means we'll need to melt that, and I think this is actually the last instance of blue fire in this mini dungeon. We'd have to do this. We'd have to basically do the puzzle to get to that blue fire twice. Or there is a way you could just like jump slash and clip through that red ice and pick up the silver rupee. And I don't think it's that difficult to do either.
What happens if this go into the abyss?
Use void out and then respawn. Or that's what happens if you go into the abyss. If the ice block does, it'll just respawn.
Oh, it just respawns, no questions asked?
Yeah, it'll just reappear where it started.
Okay, cool. Thank you. perfect.
Ew, bad Zeldas.
Yes.
I take every opportunity.
Okay, I figured it out. No, climb up. Climb up, John. Get up. There's this. Okay. Okay, so that's a very easy 3-step way of getting to the fire. Well, you know what? For shits and giggles, let's just grab this. Now, I think what I want to do is I want to throw this off. And then I will push this forward. And then there.
If this were Tears of the Kingdom, you could just duct tape a rocket to your shield and fly over everything. Because that game requires literally no thought and is designed specifically to cater to stupid people.
I just realized the thoughts that you have about...
Can't like most of the things in Tears of the Kingdom just be skipped using a basic ass hover bike?
Yeah, among other things.
You know, I find it funny, the thoughts...
Which I personally abused to get the entirety of the depths mapped pretty quickly, just by using a hover bike and a giant bright bloom.
I have no...
I know it's his channel.
I have no idea what was spoken. What is it, Robert?
I was just asking him whose channel this was. He just cut you off like twice.
Yeah, I know. It's
Sorry.
It's
I did it by accident.
3 times! Lucky 3! Alright.
Maybe this time he won't get annoyed.
I mean, I don't really get annoyed. He does it often enough.
Yeah, I know. I was just making a joke.
Robert, analysis. Because I...
What?
Did you see what I just did?
Not really, no.
Okay, well, I climbed up this way after jumping from there.
Yep, that'll happen. Weird parkour tricks in Ocarina of Time are a dime a dozen.
I don't know if that was a parkour trick. That was just Lemon existing in the confines of mortal reality.
Existing is also a dime a dozen in Ocarina of Time. This game loves existence.
Okay, well, unfortunately my camera is potatoed.
You keep cutting out.
Unfortunately, my existence has been potatoed. I don't know.
See, okay,
I don't know why.
The first time you cut out, all we could hear, or at least all I could hear, was unfortunately potato.
I don't know why my mic keeps cutting the fuck out. It's pissing me off. It is annoying. I think I did this correct. Climb! Damn it! Yes.
There you go.
Sorry for my my microphone cutting out. I despise this. Do I have to which one do I destroy? There's 2.
Doesn't matter.
Alright, and then on my way back, I want to grab some blue fire from the other room.
Okay, so you can go ahead and grab that blue fire now, because I think there is a shortcut out of here in this... Actually, no. No, go through this door.
What have I obtained?
Do you think that was actually a mini boss?
Honestly, yes. There was no build-up. Kai's just dead. Iron boots.
Yep. Congratulations. You have the least useful piece of armor ever. Oh, hey, look, it's this guy.
Hello.
We meet again, Lemon. I don't remember who actually voiced him.
I would like Melly to voice Lemon if he is still not Lemon. To voice Sheik if he is still in the call.
He is not.
Oh, then I think it was you, Robert.
If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted... This is a shitty voice. I gotta think of something better.
Actually, wait, hold up. I think we made Lonk. I think we made Lonk the insane lunatic. Kai, are you there? Kai.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Everyone's just sleepy this episode.
I'm just here watching.
This is the sleepy episode.
It is. Alright, well, you know what? Screw it, I will. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. Okay, so we'll find her later. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse, so that's... Is the water temple our next temple, or did we sequence?
No.
Did we sequence break?
We want to go to the forest temple first.
So, okay, no, we could. For the game doesn't specify technically. Like this isn't necessarily a sequence break, just something that we have to do. Well, are usually supposed to do before the water temple. If we had gotten the bomb cues as a child, we could technically do the water temple first. But we didn't, so we have to do either fire or forest first.
Interesting, okay.
Actually, specifically, we'd have to do forest first.
Okay.
Yeah, last time we checked, you don't get a ranged weapon from Fire Temple.
I mean, technically I have a ranged weapon, but it's clear that I'll be getting a bow and arrow, and I assume the forest temple, because where else would sticks be?
Correct.
Ah!
Let me just pull a harp out my ass.
Interesting. Shit.
Immediately plays the wrong note.
I pressed down. On the eve of the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, two idiots play a duet on an ice sheet filled with a bunch of corpses. The Serenade of Water. That will.
What a romantic evening.
Yes.
You can now warp to the...
Serenade
Isn't
me.
it the
Serenade
Great
me.
Lake?
Yes.
Yeah, you can... Yes, you can warp to Lake Erie now. No, this warps you to Lake Hylia. Just got flashed.
Alright, well now, what do I do with these boots?
The boots make you sink in water, and also you can't get blown around by wind.
Okay. Well, that is currently not worth shit.
Well, currently it is, because that's how you get through the shortcut, in the other side of the room. Or you just walk out, I guess.
Doesn't need to get blue fire first, though?
I do.
There's blue fire after that shortcut.
Okay. I will trust your judgment. Where's the shortcut? I see.
It is a hole in the ground.
And I'm assuming you
filled
can...
with water.
I am assuming you can drown.
Yes, but it'll take a while.
Yeah. And there's a way to not drown at all.
What do I do?
You can take the boots off now.
Okay. That's not the right key. Well, that's not fair! I landed on the little spikes and it told me to sit and swivel. Oh.
Hold on. Go back, other way.
Okay.
We still need to get that, blue fire.
Yeah, can we grab it from the other room? Oh wait, no, this is
I-
the first room.
So we have to go a little deeper into the ice cavern first.
Okay.
I think to the right,
Okay.
maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
Shame I don't get a an item. A heart. There's no mini boss.
There's another heart piece we're about to get anyway.
I do have to say something, and I think this is really funny. This is been my favorite dungeon in this game so far.
Well, I mean, I guess technically it's your first adult dungeon. The adult dungeons get a lot more complex.
Well, it's not even.
But this is considered a mini dungeon, so it's not really a full-on dungeon.
It's not even. That's not even the reason. I just find it calming. I think it's very pleasant to play. Plus, the puzzles are not overly complicated. They're not extremely obtuse. And as a thick-skulled person who plays video games, I like it when they're not that hard. All right.
So, jump in the water and put on the iron boots. We sleeping with the fishes.
Okay. I wonder if there's a mod that just changes the iron boots to be cinder blocks.
You know, I would really love a mod, of, Wind Waker that, replaces Hyrule with Rapture from BioShock.
Oh, that don't, dude. That actually would be amazing. Imagine Rapture if it was an imagine BioShock if it was an N64 game.
Well, I mean, Wind Waker's GameCube.
Alright, well.
I would also like a mod of Twilight Princess that replaces Zant with Rod Serling.
How do I get up? Faster!
You're going fast enough.
Alright. Idiot. Huh. Okay. So now I've got to get this blue fire to Zora. And then it's...
Yep, you just gotta unfreeze King Zora.
And
Then
then
he'll give us an item, and then we'll give him an item, and then he'll give us an item.
Okay. Timer inbound.
Yes. But go to the... I think you have to go to the pedestal to speak to him. Z target.
Apparently, I also have to be looking at him. And this game has no camera control. Which is a...
Yeah, it does. It just consists of one button.
He's come back to life.
I come back to life. Was it you who said it looks like you had a hard time breathing under the water? As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater.
The Zora tunic.
You can now be blue. Also, yeah, now take out the prescription so you can give it to him.
Alright, here it comes.
Okay, before we do this, do you remember where Lake Hylia is?
No, not off the top of my head.
It is on the exact opposite side of the world.
I mean, he's not wrong.
We'll figure this out.
There would have been a quicker way, except you're Adult Link, and Adult Link can't use that way.
And the quick way we do have automatically invalidates our attempt. The greatest frog model you have ever seen. Go, 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 go! Run, run!
Of all the times to get a knock at my door, it's this time. Of all the times. 1 second. Alright. Chaos ensues. Where do I go? Shit. That's back up.
Well, for starters, outside.
This map, I've only ever played this map once, as you can see.
You're talking about this game like it's Call of Duty or something. Yeah, I've only ever played this map once.
This ain't Nuketown.
Just keep going. And yeah, riding the current is actually not a bad idea.
Fortunately, the current doesn't seem to be currenting!
Actually, now that I think about it, it might just be only his child link that works.
You think that you could at least be pushed by the current as Adult Link?
Do I still have enough time?
Yeah, I think so. Because we're just trying to get to the Lakeside Laboratory.
Okay.
Alright, so on your mini-map, I think the easiest way... it's the bottom left. Like, you see the, yeah, exit area on the bottom left of the map. That's where you want to go.
Up this hill?
Correct.
Am I going? Is my character cursor currently pointed in the right direction?
Slightly to the right.
I see it. It better be really close to where the area is.
Oh yeah, you're fine. But you might want to go to the other side. Like the other side of this little gated area. I mean, that works. There's a ladder on the...
Get off it!
Left. Dismount, dismount.
I'm trying!
Correct, that is
Welcome to Lake Hylia.
Alright, well, I guess you gave up.
Well, yeah, I couldn't dismount. I was mashing the button to dismount, and it wasn't giving it to me. It was just neighing like a goddamn retarded horse.
Yeah, you gotta stop completely before
I
you can
was!
Yeah, it is very finicky.
Which is... I remember a quote regarding somebody's playthrough of a game called Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. If you expect perfection of me, I demand perfection of you. And when the game performs like that, that's not helpful at all.
I wasn't expecting to hear you reference Crash 4.
I've beaten that game. I don't want to talk about Crash 4.
Okay.
I'll talk about it later. 100%ing that godforsaken game is one of the most ill experiences. Bad first game to play with your girlfriend. Let me just say that.
I feel like there are worse.
No, it's not. Spending 72 hours playing the same 3-hour game.
Yeah, but like, worse games to play with your girlfriend specifically. Like, I'm sure if you sat a bunch of people in a room, or really just one person in a room, and told them to think of a worse game to be the first game to play with your girlfriend, you could probably think of a few things.
Fear and Hunger.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the coffin of Andy and Laylee.
Fear and Hunger has a similar vibe, though.
But yeah, no. Crash Bandicoot 4, while it is graphically a phenomenal game, in general is just a game with asphalt for cheese water, I guess.
That certainly makes a lot of sense.
Get off!
You're good. So you can't climb that part is what I was trying to tell you.
Do I have to jump
If
over
you can,
it?
okay, climb the thing. Okay, climb the thing to your left. Don't take out the hook shot. Yeah, just do that. There's a ladder on that side right there. You should be fine.
Well, thankfully. Where am I going to that house?
Yes. Maybe you're... Ah. Yeah, okay, I think you'll be fine. You're cutting it close a bit. The door's on the left. Yeah, just talk to this... Well, you gotta show them the thing.
I wish you just said that! Damn it. Is this the hardest quest in the game?
I mean... So, the thing is about Ocarina of Time is that there really aren't that many... Like, there are a few tedious side quests, but it's not really that side quest heavy.
Well, that's not what
This is really the only... This and, like, there's one other that's kinda big, but... I mean, we don't need to do that because, like, the reward for that is literally worthless.
And now I've got to get to that goddamn... I gotta get to Bigoron, don't I?
Yep. You have slightly more time, but it is also slightly further away.
I don't remember.
It's Kakariko Village. It's where we started. Yeah, it's where we started this episode.
Okay. God-forsaken hell. And if you let me ask, if you mess this up at any point, you have to redo the whole side quest?
No. You just have to redo the point from where we got the frog from King Zora.
Interesting.
Honestly, Epona is not in a particularly great place here.
No.
Might be easier to try to, like, walk backwards if you can. Z-target, you're shielding. Okay, now you're just floundering. That...
No.
Yeah, this was, not a good showing.
I am getting Epona. I don't care if it's not optimal, because...
Okay. Well, I mean, I was just saying that because you left Epona in kind of a weird place.
Well, I mean, yeah, what else was I gonna do? Go as fast as you can, and when I get there. Also, you're not allowed to be there. You have to go around back. Alright, who's listening to science class?
What do you mean, science class?
Alright, so that would be Lonk.
Great way to give yourself up right away.
Dumbass. What do you mean? It wasn't me, but that's not science class. That's intellectual discussion. Great job, goofball.
They were discussing the colors of the rainbow.
What method do you have for keeping track? When you were a kid, what method did you have for keeping track of the rainbow?
I mean, it was always Roy G. Biv, but apparently indigo isn't a thing anymore.
I've not heard that at all.
I have not heard that either.
Yeah. First Pluto, now indigo. What else are they gonna take from us?
Squares.
Not squares. Anything but squares. Remember, you can't take Epona here. You're on your own.
Goddamn dumb horse. How am I on time?
You should be fine, I think. The hardest part about this is that you're going to get to that one wall where you have to climb up with the Skulltulas there.
Oh,
and you're going to have to make a choice on whether or not you want to kill them first, or, actually, or just, like, chance it and hope that they don't notice you.
I don't remember where to go.
You're going the wrong way. It's to the left.
That's what I was... Can I just say this minimap is the shittest map I have ever seen?
That's because you haven't played Metroid Prime. And that's coming from someone who loves Metroid Prime. The map in that game is not helpful.
I don't know if he could handle Metroid Prime.
No, he couldn't. Super Metroid maybe, because Super Metroid is like really, really good about leading the player into itself. Just tanking through all those meteors. Or I guess volcanic rock.
What else am I to do?
I don't know. Tell them to go home. Alright, that worked out. I don't think it will work out for the others.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Oh, it did. I stand corrected. I think you got this.
I've got it. I've got more time to spare with there.
Congratulations, that is all of the parts that are challenging in the slightest.
There. A few days.
Alright, so what you gotta do here, you just gotta play the sun song.
Alright.
It's right down up.
This entire session has been very, very.
Now play it again.
Alright. He's back to scratching his eyes because, God forbid, eyes stay good forever.
Now play it again.
Okay, so it is a couple days.
Okay, so you can't play it over and over again like that. You have to, like, wait until it actually turns to nighttime before you can play it again. I have made that mistake before. And you can tell that it's turned to nighttime when you hear the wolf howling.
That's not a wolf, that's an owl. Hmm. Oh no, it is a wolf, huh? Imagine standing in the same place for 3 or 4 days just watching the same blue tunic idiot. How many days do I have to wait?
It's supposed to be 3 days. I've lost track of how many you've spent.
It should be 3 days now.
Somehow. Alright, here we go. The cool guy's weapon.
Okay, well, right off the bat, I already know that the shield... Yep.
Alright, now that we have that, it is time to go to the Forest Temple.
Alright. Can't I warp out of here with the song?
Yes, but that'll warp you to Lake Hylia, and that's kind of far away from the Forest Temple.
Ah!
Right now, there really isn't an easy way to get back to the Forest Temple. We're basically just going to have to walk back there.
You know what? No, we're not. It's not the right melody.
Well, what I'm saying is that that song is just going to warp you to Lake Hylia, and that's really not that much closer to the Forest Temple.
Nope, but I'm not going back down there with all of those, I'm not
You don't have to deal with the volcanic rock.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with the rocks. Between the rocks coming at me, the boulders, and everything else, I took... Oh shit! I could have used the spell.
So that spell only works inside of dungeons.
That's bullshit! What's the point of the spell then?
To make navigating dungeons significantly easier.
Oh, I'm gonna be eating the words I just said in a bit, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
It's really helpful in the Fire Temple.
You say that.
And
I
water
can see
temple.
why
we already-
Bayor's wouldn't be useful in the fire temple.
Didn't we already do the fire temple, or is there multiple fire temples?
So no, we did.
We did the Dongo's Cavern, and we didn't do the fire temple.
I see.
Turn around.
This sword is shit. It jumped over my sword.
Yeah, because you didn't Z-target it. Look back at the Lakeside Laboratory.
Right now, I'm grabbing health. Give me a minute.
Well, you're about to get at max health.
Oh. Look back at this. Okay, what's this?
Jump up. Okay, well.
Okay, so I have to jump up to the roof.
Yeah, jump on top of the roof. Also, we can... Oh, actually... Okay, so there are a few things that we could do with this leaf right here.
Clearly. And you're having conniptions about which one we should do.
Yeah, that is true. There's the heart piece there. We also need to get the Scarecrow song while we're here. And also... we can get the golden scale, which isn't really going to be helpful for now until we get to the water temple, but while we're here we might as well get it.
Okay. I've got high hopes for the water temple, by the way. I've been told it's...
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I've been told it is a decent temple.
I really like it, but it is notorious for being kind of confusing.
Interesting.
And in the original version of the game, it can be a little tedious because you have to actively put on and take off the iron boots like every 5 minutes. Or more like every 30 seconds.
Which they fixed in the 3DS version by making the iron boots a button on the bottom screen.
No, they made it a regular item that you can put on and take off with a face button. With Y, R, or the 1 or 2 on the touch screen.
Okay, next item.
We're going fishing again.
Nerds. Okay. It feels like we just did that.
Yeah, but there are 2 rewards. One as a child and one as an adult.
Uh-huh. Okay. Hello! Oh, poor guy. Oh, yeah, sure.
If you aim it correctly, you can cast your fishing line and have it hit his hat, and you can steal his hat.
His hat or his head?
His hat.
Okay, good. I was like...
They get away with a lot of stuff in this rated E game. Decapitation is not one of them.
Okay. So we need to break 10, correct?
Yes.
You're not going to try to get his hat?
No, not really.
Oh, man.
You hold B, right?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because it doesn't look
No,
like
actually, it might be A. I think it's A, actually.
It's A.
Yeah, and when the fish jumps out of the water, you stop holding it. So there is a special lure that we can get here that will make catching this fish easier.
Okay, how do
Technically, we are not supposed to do it, but if we talk to the guy before weighing the fish and ask him about it, he'll let us.
I assume that costs money.
Nope, you just gotta find it.
What do I do?
Well, okay, so you have to find the sinking lure first.
Oh. God. Is it just lying around? Is it in the pond?
There are one of 4 different places it can be.
Well, how's everybody's day been?
Hectic.
Hectic? Did you watch the direct live?
I streamed it.
Oh, that's right, you did stream it.
I also streamed it, just not live.
Yeah, just not live. Fish. This is gonna be a long session, isn't it?
Now, this thing is not required in the slides. It is literally just a little thing we can get.
Okay, what is... I'll save it when we actually get it.
I do think that fish might be the one, though. The one that just swam away.
There's 2 of them.
You might want to reel it in by now. The fish are no longer interested.
So hard, I can barely see it.
You know, you don't have to do the fishing if you don't want to, right?
I do want to do it. That's not the problem here. The problem is how do I keep them interested?
Your
And
mic's
he's gone.
cutting out again.
How do I keep them interested in the lore?
Well, I think the easiest way is to get that sinking lure. But that one big fish does seem to be... almost. You almost had it.
Doesn't the sinking lure disqualify you from getting the prize?
No, you have to... If you talk to the guy first, he will let you... Before you weigh the fish, he will let you use it.
What does a sinking lure do?
I think
It
it
does exactly what you think it does.
It makes the fish not jump?
No, it makes the lure sink.
Hmm.
I think this tunic is not lucky.
Which tunic? The green or the blue?
I don't need to answer that question because if you need to ask that question, there's problems. Because I've been wearing
All tunics. Fishing
What are-
only works if you're naked.
What are we here to do again?
fish. Nothing
That's
more.
the golden
just
scale.
the golden scale.
Oh, he's actively trying to get the golden scale right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was the blue tunic.
Kai, I don't believe for a second that you've been watching this at all. You're doing something else. If I'm only...
Well, no, I'm just confused. I was just confused because you mentioned about getting the sinking lure to make this easier, but that would mean you've already gotten the golden scale because you
No.
can't get the sinking lure as an adult until you already have the golden scale.
Come on, fat fish! Ah, screw it. We'll do it.
I'm pretty sure that is not correct.
Alright, well, you know what?
I mean, I'll look it up.
We'll do this later. I will get that fish.
Actually, you're right. You are correct.
Yeah, upon looking it up, I was actually right on both fronts. Not only does the sinking lure only appear once you've gotten the golden scale, but you do lose out on the prize if you lose it if you use it to fish. So the sinking lure is kind of useless.
Well, let's figure something else out. Something I think is a little bit more important here. What do we do with the Scarecrow to get the Scarecrow song? That'll be the last thing we do in this episode.
Okay, do you remember what you played for the Scarecrow?
No.
Well, you gotta play it again.
Well, because it's time to watch an earlier episode then.
Can we do that?
No, I'm pretty sure he screenshotted it at some point.
I thought so.
Evidently, he did not.
That's Battlefront.
I swear I remember you doing something to like catalog what the song was.
I think I
Yes, he has. That is correct. He has a Let's Play channel.
do. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Does anybody want to volunteer?
I'm pulling it up right now.
Alright, I don't remember.
Which episode was it again?
I don't remember.
God.
Probably the last or second to last child episode.
It might be Zelda's a good game after all. Let me check.
Okay, well, it's not that one, because...
Okay, no. The tactical episode, maybe? Is it Link Becomes a Man? Oh, it is!
Yes, I believe so.
Thank you for killing my internet for a second there. Alright.
Alright.
This looks like Lake Hylia.
Alright, I have the melody. I've got the melody. It was!
Alright, so you might want to screenshot this because you're going to need it.
Shit, that's the Scarecrow
Good.
song! Oh, I wish I could do Revolution with this. I wish I could...
And it is not going to save into your menu.
Yeah.
No, it will not. And since you made it up, none of us are going to be able to help you with it.
Okay, well, thankfully, I can help. Thank you, Past Lava. You have made this easy. Alright, well, that concludes this episode. I would say out of
Next time we will be
doing main
be
progress,
attempting the Forest Temple.
hopefully with a crowd that has not shit themselves to sleep. Because this was easy
Alright, and...
time. You know.
You're welcome.
Oh, crap. Thank you. Can we rename that to Lava's theme? It's a shame it's not Phil Grenadier's
Yes.
Revolution, but
Here.
I don't mind. Alright, so that's gonna be it. Next up, we're gonna go to the Forest Temple.
That way you can go back to it more easily.
Yeah. And, have a nice day. Everyone say their goodbyes. And Melly will also say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
I'm a lot less...
Bye.
Alright, bye. See ya.